Hello everyone. This lecture I will talk about histogram. Histogram is a graphical display represent distribution of pixels in image. Let's RK for K from 0 to L-1. Denote the intensities of a L-level digital image fx, y. The unnormalized histogram of f is defined as h of rk equals nk, where nk is the number of pixels in the image f with intensity rk. In many cases, we used normalized histogram, which is defined as p of rk equals h of rk over n, where n is the total number of pixels in the image. Now this animation illustrates how to calculate histogram. Let's suppose we have this image. For being 0 in the histogram, we count number of zeros in the image. We have 4 zeros, so being 0 in histogram equals 4, and so on. Now let's move to Visual Studio. As usual, includes the modules that we need. I will create histogram class. First member function is calculate histogram. To calculate histogram, we will initialize histogram beans with zeros and pass through every pixel in the image. For the first pixel, the value is 3, so we increase the bin 3 in the histogram by 1. For the next pixel, we have 1, so increase bin 1 by 1, and so on. So here we initialize histogram pins with zeros and pass through image pixels by 2 for loops. Now let's draw our histogram. We will draw histogram on image. We will initialize image with 400 rows and 512 columns. Although I have 256 histogram pins, but I will use 512 pins for making histogram image more clearly. And we will normalize histogram values to be from 0 to 400. I will draw histogram pins as rectangles. To draw rectangles in opencv, we have to select points P1 and P2. Let's suppose we have the histogram on the right. For being 0, we have to draw this rectangle. The coordinates of first point is 0 on x, which is bin number, and 400 minus 1 on y. 1 is the value of the histogram in bin 0. Coordinates of point 2 is 1 on x, which is bin number plus 1, and 400. And the same way for the next bin. Here I multiply by 2 to extend range from 256 to 512, as I said. By going to main function, I will read image and create object from our class and calculate and draw the histogram. Thank you and see you in next lecture.